What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Urban Platform Speaks. Make sure to like and subscribe as you tune into the channel and check out the content. I got my man E-Man in here today. We're gonna
What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up?
yeah, no doubt. We're gonna chop it up, talk about sports and everything.
Favorite time of the year, baby. Favorite time of the year. Let's do it.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Before we, I do want to talk about the WNBA because we got game 2 of the WNBA game starting today. But I want because I wanted to ask you, I haven't talked to you. I wanted to ask you how you feel about your Cowboys tying that game up, with the Packers. We ain't even get to talk about that.
Yeah, but let me tell you what it is. To me, a tie is a losing win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's a losing win. So yeah, they tied it up and everything. They played a heck of a game and everything, but a tie doesn't mean anything unless you're going into the losers bracket.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah. But now some people think that a tie for Jerry Jones was a win. You know what I mean? Because he didn't lose to his former player. So, and publicity for Jerry Jones, huh?
But did he beat him?
No. But
all right,
it was like a moral victory.
Well, for the Cowboys, it might be a moral victory because they used to losing. So
yeah,
there might be a moral victory for him. Oh, we tied the Packers, but no, a winning program. You tie somebody that has a winning program like Buffalo or Kansas City, they consider that a loss. Winning programs consider ties a loss.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you on that. But Jerry Jones think that all publicity is good publicity. So I just wanted your take on that.
Forget Jerry Jones.
So look. Now I want to talk about the WNBA. Like, as you know, the Mercury and the Aces are playing each other. Game 1, the Aces took game 1. I thought it was a good game, a physical game, and that's what I expected in this series. I expected them to play each other physically. You got Alyssa Thomas, she a physical ball player. Then you got the 4-time MVP, Asia Wilson. She not gonna back down for nobody. So this, to me, this is the matchup that I really wanted to see because I knew that these two teams would play each other hard.
Yeah, and that's what the WNBA needs, especially after the terrible publicity they're getting all this week.
Oh,
they need to play on the court to overshadow the bad publicity they're getting right now.
Yeah,
go ahead, Mike. I'm sorry.
No, I just think that, like you mentioned, that the terrible publicity they've been getting lately, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking, like, all right, can the WNBA, is the play on the court, will it be good enough to keep the draw the fans in, keep the fans, because the publicity, I think, is really what's generating a lot of the attention that the WNBA is getting.
Yeah, but the key to publicity is what you do after it comes out. Mm-hmm. That's why they say either good publicity or bad publicity. Any publicity is good. It all depends on what you do once it happens. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what the WNBA got to take advantage of. Now people are watching because of the bad publicity. They want to see what the next step is. They want to see where they're going to go. They want to see how these officials call these games. They want to see if these girls are going to go out here and play hard. You know what I'm saying? Commit these hard fouls. You know what I'm saying? People that's watching now want to see that.
Mm-hmm.
Want to see what comes next. So, the WNBA got a lot of stuff going on right now. Like I heard you talking yesterday about the strike and the other stuff. And then I saw something about the commissioner, her little bad comments and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The girls got to play physical because men like a physical game.
Right.
Let's be honest. You know what I'm saying? Just like you said, you was waiting to see these two teams play because they play physical. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So us as guys, we want to see the physical play. We don't want to see the finesse in women's basketball. Mm-hmm. We want to see the hardcore come down the lane, take that charge, or kick it out and go to the next level. You know what I'm saying? That's what we want to see.
Right.
So it's up to Phoenix and the Aces to bring it to us.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
the first game, I didn't watch all the first game. I watched the first half,
Mm-hmm.
and they looked like they was bringing. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
looked like they needed what they was doing to keep my attention.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
their
yeah.
problem is, and that what happens to a lot of sports in October. They're going up against a lot of things right now. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
Pretty much every major sport is playing right now, even from NASCAR and golf.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is on TV now as a sports person. So the WNBA has to figure out a way to catch my attention, your attention, away from football, away from NASCAR, away from
Yeah.
baseball. So it's gonna be hard for them. It's gonna be tough.
Yeah, 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 yeah. And so that's what's first I want to say good morning, Retro, and welcome back, Kent. What's going on, people?
Good morning.
Um,
Good morning.
yeah, I think that like and I felt like throughout the playoffs though, I didn't think the playoffs was boring. I didn't think like the series between the Aces and the Fever, I like, you know what I mean? I thought that was a good series. Um, you know, so the playoffs I thought was good. Sometimes like throughout the regular season, you know, you don't always get consistently good play. But beyond this bad week, as far as publicity is concerned, like like you said, they have to find a way to keep them fans in their
Mhm.
and
And
engaged.
right, and the player's gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? If because you say they play tonight, correct? They play today,
Right,
right?
right. They play today at 3 o'clock.
Yeah. So look, they're going up against the NFL right now. Okay, fine. So you
Mm-hmm.
know you're cutting out a lot of your fan base, but your true WNBA fans is going to watch it for great play.
Mm-hmm.
So now I know you're going to watch it because you want to see the great hard play down in the paint. You want to see that gameplay, and
Yeah, I
it's up
like
to them
that
to bring
matchup.
it. Yeah, it's up to them to bring the good matchups.
Yeah, yeah. I
Now,
like that matchup between Alyssa Thomas and Asia Wilson. You know what I mean? Both of them physical. Alyssa, like I said, Asia, 4-time MVP. Alyssa known for you know, not just her. They say she a dirty player because she hard fouls all the time, you
that's all
know.
right.
But yeah, she physical though.
Now I'm gonna tell you what the WNBA can't afford is one of those girls to get hurt.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's a seven, and that's the problem. It's a 7 game series. So
Mm.
you're running 7 game series. Go Browns. I like that. So you're running a 7 game series playing physical play. You got to
Mhm.
watch yourself doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because if one of those girls get hurt in game 3 or game 4, then you're looking at viewership going down.
Yeah, yeah,
So them refs got to be careful about what they're doing.
yeah. And see, and that's one of the gripes that what's the young lady that Nafisa Collier had like was about refereeing and like managing, you know, like what some people might think is dirty fouls or you know or dirty plays.
Mm-hmm.
So is that true? Alyssa, is her retro? Is she really hurt? I didn't hear anything about that. What's going on, Jim? Jim is in the chat. What's up, Jim? Jim been MIA lately.
That's all right.
But yeah,
His boys are playing right now, so I expect them to be in MIA today. His boys are playing.
yeah.
Minnesota's playing right now. So,
Oh, Jim said he in Iowa right now. Yeah,
are you watching your boys play, Jim? How they doing right now? Leave it in the
yeah,
chat. Leave a comment in the chat. How they doing right now?
yeah, man. So, but yeah, and you know what? I forgot that this game also, this series is going. You know, this is a 7 game series. I don't know why I was thinking it was 5 like the last round. But yeah, this is
Yeah, because
seven.
the WNBA does it a little bit different. They go 3-5-7.
Right, right, right. Yeah. So yeah, that's cool, man. But I'm looking forward to yeah. Let me see what my man can't say. So Jim said it losing 7-0. The Browns at halftime.
No, it's 10-7. Brown. Yep, they Minnesota's losing to the Browns 7-10. Okay, all right.
Okay. Oh, okay. I know Retro she glad to hear
Uh-oh.
about that.
They ready to go at it in the chat. Don't get
I
too
wanna
ugly now in the chat. Don't get too ugly now.
I wanna you know what? It got kind of ugly yesterday in the chat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody by the name of Tulip was in here yesterday, and I wanted to tell Retro, I was like, Retro, you can't let somebody like Tulip just like get you off your square, off your point. I think Tulip was trying to troll, but yeah, and I tried not to play Tulip no mind, you know.
Well, Retro, you gotta understand, we're an interactive program here. Your opinion counts to us too, so you gotta
No
get in
doubt.
it too.
No
We're
doubt.
interactive now. We interact with everybody in the chat. That's what we do. That's the
Yes.
difference between our podcast and everybody else. We recognize.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Yeah, but yeah, so I really want to see though how this guy Gabriel's is looking, right? As far as is he ready to take over for the Cleveland Browns?
He doesn't have a choice.
Mhm.
Cleveland promoted him to number one. He doesn't have a
Right.
choice. So if he's ready or not, he's playing. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? If he's ready or not. And the question to me with Cleveland is, with that situation being, done like that,
Mhm.
why isn't Shador number 2?
Yeah.
Is
See,
Shador just that bad in practice that you can't promote him to number 2? And that's my question, because you notice when they promoted Gabriel, they didn't say anything about Shador.
no, well, he
Shador was
stayed
saying
at
all of
3.
it. Right.
Right.
Shador stating everything. Cleveland didn't state anything about Shador.
Yeah.
So my
yeah.
whole question is what is Cleveland mindset on Shador?
Mhm. Yeah. So I don't know. I just think that maybe he's not showing them something in practice, like you said, where they didn't elevate him from 3 to number 2. At least they kept him at number 3,
Yeah.
and so Joe Flacco is number 2.
Right, and you know what the number 3 quarterback does in practice? He plays on the offensive team that goes against the number 1 defense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he's the quarterback playing against the number 1 defense. So he must not be showing them anything. But we also got to remember too, Cleveland has the best defense in the league right
now. Yeah.
So are we talking apples and oranges or what?
Yeah. I don't know. And then, like, do you think though it could be a situation with, like, because of Shador saying things publicly, his father saying things publicly, do you think could be a situation where, like, the coaching staff might feel like, look, we're not going to allow these guys to push us around or manipulate us into into giving this guy the number 2 spot and just showing him like who's really running that organization, not Shador or Dion.
Well, see, I think it's excuse me. I think it's maybe a little bit of both, because you got to remember, Shador comments didn't come out until after the elevation of
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And they didn't elevate him. So I'm thinking in the limelight, like Cleveland already knew they weren't going to elevate him to 2. They knew it, but he might have thought in his mind he will be elevated to 2. And then when that didn't happen, everything blew up. He got frustrated. His father got frustrated. It's like, what do y'all want me to do?
Yeah.
So it's like I said, it's all depends on how these guys carrying themselves. And I don't think Shador's carrying himself like he's a 3rd string quarterback. 3rd string quarterbacks don't talk about what's going on. Don't talk about how good they are. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. When you make a comment like Shador made, like, I can play better than half these quarterbacks in this league, and you're rocking 3rd string on Cleveland. Now I can see if he was 3rd string in like maybe Kansas City or something like that. As a real complex offense and stuff like that. But you're rocking 3rd string in Cleveland. Shut up, play the game, be where you are, and then elevate yourself by the gameplay.
Yeah.
Because I have never seen, in all the sports, all that I've played and everything, I have never seen trash talking elevate anybody.
No.
It's gameplay. Right. Never seen trash talk elevate anybody. I done seen brothers get on the court looking like they can play ball, talking all this trash, and get the first pass in the basketball court, double dribble.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Layup brick. You know what I'm saying? You may look the part, you may talk the part, but in professional sports, you got to play the part. That's the only thing that matters.
And I don't see why, like, I don't understand why Shador don't really get that, right? Why he don't get that. But let me see
because
what
as far as Dion.
Right, yeah.
And Dion has not. And you got to remember, Dion comes from a era where he walked the walk, he talked the talk, and he was the man. You know what I'm saying? And Dion is not seeing his kids as a project. He's seeing his kids as him. My kid can walk the walk, talk the talk, and he can play the game. Unfortunately, everybody else is not seeing him play the game as Dion is looking at.
Right.
So
Dion just want people to take his word for the, like if he say his son great, he wants you to take his word for it.
Exactly.
Instead of them having to earn and prove.
And when you're getting paid professionally, ain't no such thing as giving me an opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're playing professionally. You got to earn your opportunity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And Dion, like, well, put him in the game and see what he can do. Well, no, we're not going to do that. This is professional sport. Now, if you was playing college, yeah, okay. We 1-5 and we losing this game. So go ahead, you can start the next game. Yeah. But this is professional. You get paid. People pay to see you play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't have that same mentality. And if you can't prove it in practice with Cleveland, then you shouldn't be on the field.
And then see, that's what I was going to say. Like, that's how you earn your minutes. You earn your minutes in practice.
Exactly.
And then like, if you in practice and you killing, then coaches and the players see that, they don't have no choice. That's how you gain leverage. They don't have no choice but to put you in there when they see you doing your thing.
Mm-hmm. And Retro's right, because Dion was his coach was his daddy. I don't think his practice skills, because his coach has been his daddy his whole time. So I don't think his practice ethics may be even up to standards to even college. You know what I'm saying?
That's another thing people alluded to.
You gotta get in there and read those books. You gotta study, you gotta be in a classroom viewing films when it comes to this professional game. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be on point. And if Shador is like coming to practice and he mad because he's playing on a third string team it's the first string defense, and nobody's catching the ball for him, and he's missing coverages and stuff like that, and he's frustrated with that, that's on him.
Yeah. You know what? I want to talk. I want to just hit on something that Retro just said. Right? She said something about Caitlin Clark, like she got some merch dropping soon, right? And I made a video. I think I made a couple videos about. Oh yeah, she said her t-shirts. Some of her t-shirts drop, right? Man, Nike is just killing the game right now. Every time I turn on my computer, I see like those new retro Jordans coming out, like everything Nike right now. And I think what's going to happen is you got Michael Jordan get ready to come back with this, to NBC, this, for basketball.
Start this month.
Right. Michael Jordan get ready to come back. And Nike is just running a whole campaign. They get ready to make a killing. And Caitlin Clark definitely is a part of, you know what I mean, is part of that Nike program. I just think Nike just get ready to make a killing. They dominating the market as far as like their merch and everything is concerned. I'm like, man, Nike is doing it. And then you hear about what's the other Under Armour not really doing all that well. Nike is just dominating, man. It's
a Nike world, man. But no, let me be more specific. It's a Jordan world.
Right.
Let me be more specific there, because Nike wouldn't be Nike without Jordan. So let's be blunt with that part. Nike wouldn't be Nike without Jordan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was going to say, and that makes a bigger difference. A big difference.
Yeah. So like, man, every time I turn on the computer, it's like some new retro Jordans. And Jordan also, he got a new line coming out of athletic wear. He got hoodies, t-shirts, sweatpants, leather jackets.
Reebok cut some of What's-It-Com's line down.
Whose line?
Reese? St. Francis. What's her name?
Jesus. Angel Reese?
Yes.
Oh, they did?
They cut some of her line down.
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying about Reebok. And what Reebok and Under Armour, they've been taking losses lately because this Nike is just dominating that market, man.
because we living here in Baltimore, so we know what's going on with Under Armour.
Yeah, yeah.
That major expansion that Under Armour is doing is cutting into the profits like it ain't nothing. I mean, that Under Armour complex is second to none. Like their Under Armour complex is better than some college complexes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That Under Armour, what they did on the water of Baltimore is ridiculous. So we know where their money's going. But when you but when you got Angel Reese and you know she's coming out and you're not really doing a lot, it's questionable. Especially when Angel Reese, we don't know what Angel Reese is going to do next. Is she actually going to play next year?
Man, I don't know. But let me see. Retro says Reebok is for senior citizens. Yeah, man. I just wanted to get that in there real quick. I just noticed like the uptick in their campaign is just really getting yeah. What's good, Rick? Welcome to the podcast, Rick. Appreciate it. Hope that you like and subscribe to the channel. But so look, man, you haven't really been in here lately. We've been trying to like keep up with these football picks, right?
Yeah, and last time I was in here, I think I went 4-5. Told y'all that Chicago was going to smash the Cowboys.
Yeah, that was week 3. Yeah, you right. You did better than all of us did. Everybody else did. You got 4. You had 4 picks out of the 5.
And I think the one I lost was the Ravens, right? The Ravens pick.
Let me see. What did you lose that
week? I think I picked the Ravens over the Chiefs.
You lost on you won on the Broncos and the Chargers. You won that. Yeah, you did. You picked the Ravens.
Yeah.
Over the Lions that week. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Ravens over the Lions. Yeah,
you're right. Yeah. So, and me and Tunk did it last week. I had out of the 5 teams that I picked last week, I had 3. Tunk got 2. So I ain't do too bad. Retro was in there last week. I don't know what Retro. Let me see. Retro say her picks was terrible.
Y'all need the new Swami to come back. Come on, I'm ready for it, Mike. I'm ready for it.
We just get a chance again to redeem ourselves this week. So let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I picked 5. I picked 6 games this week. Usually I only pick 5 games for us to so Retro got 2. You got 2. All right. Yeah, and so Tunk got 2 last week. I got 3. But for the most part, I'm gonna do 5 games this week, right?
All right, let's go. Let's get them. All right, let's get it out early. Remember, we are 1 hour pro. Yeah, we are 1 hour program, baby. Let's do it.
Yeah. So all right, let's go with the first game. Who do y'all like between the Jets and the Cowboys?
I hate to say it. Oh my God, I hate to say it, but I'm going Cowboys.
You going Cowboys?
Yeah, the Jets are just dysfunctional as hell.
But look, man, Cowboys really they ain't been looking really as bad as you might,
Defense is awful.
Yeah, that's where the weakness is at. It's definitely in that defense.
And but the Jets offense is awful, so.
Yeah. So let me see. I think I'm gonna go Cowboys also though. I'm gonna go Cowboys also. Oh, and Retro going Cowboys. So I don't know what if Kent. I don't know if Kent's still on here, but Kent ain't say if he was going Cowboys or what. But yeah, man, I think that the Cowboys. I like the Cowboys in that game because I really don't. I thought the Cowboys was going to look worse, but they've been pretty entertaining so far this season. They've been
not
really.
If you're a Cowboy fan.
Yeah. Huh?
Not if you're a Cowboy fan.
Yeah. Kent. I'm sorry, Rick. Rick said he was a Cowboy fan since '75.
And Rick, I understand because I was a Cowboy fan too until this year. I officially divorced the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Resigning the papers for the divorce.
Yeah. We got a scoring update. The Vikings 14, the Browns 10. Yeah. But let me see. All right. So what the next game we got on the list? The Broncos and the Eagles. The Eagles trying to stay undefeated. So do you think the Eagles gonna be able to stay undefeated?
Who's home? Is the Eagles home?
The Broncos. I think they playing in Denver, I think.
I'm going with the I go with the Broncos this game.
You going with the Broncos? What?
Yeah, if the Broncos home, I'm going with the Broncos.
All right, I'm gonna go Eagles. Let me see what everybody else say. Oh, so the Cowboys. Rick was saying that the Cowboys was a 2-point underdog. Let me see. Retro going with the Eagles. I'm going with the Eagles too, though. I'm gonna go with the
Denver.
Eagles. Huh?
I'm going to go with Denver.
All right.
If
So you
Denver's,
going?
listen, if Denver's home, I'm going with Denver. If
Yeah. They
at
home.
Philly, then I'm going with Eagles.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Definitely. All right. So all right. Next game we got on for this week is the Texans and the Ravens. Who you like in that game? You like the Ravens?
Even though they got a backup quarterback in the game, I'm going Ravens because we should see a lot of Derrick Henry.
Man, I don't. Now the fact that. All right. So you going with Texas? I'm going with Oh, you going with Ravens?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
my
going with
fault.
Ravens.
Yeah. You going with the Ravens? I'm going with Texas, man, because last week, man, the Ravens pissed me off, right? And they pissed me off because Derrick Henry's on the bench. I know he fumbled 2 weeks in a row, but so do you toss him to the out in the cold immediately after you have a couple bad games when over the last couple years he been a workhorse for the Ravens.
But you got to understand the way the Ravens operate. We've seen it in the playoff games where the Ravens had the best running game and they handed off 5 times. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We seen it last year in regular games where the Ravens will hand the ball off to Derrick Henry 4 times a game, 5 times a game. Ravens get stuck in this mode where as though they feel as though we have to pass because we got all these goddamn wide receivers when their bread and butter is Derrick Henry and the run game. Okay. But the Ravens tend to go past that. So I don't know why Ravens fans or we should be surprised that Derrick Henry got the ball 5 times last week.
I'm like, that is crazy.
We shouldn't be surprised at the play calling by the Ravens.
Well, I think, in my opinion, I think that John Harbaugh should be on the hot seat personally, because what's the guy named Lamar Jackson really saved his job. He was on the hot seat when Lamar first got there. If he hadn't been able to turn it around when he turned it around, I don't even think John Harbaugh would be. He wouldn't be with the Ravens. I know that. He might be with Kansas City.
The problem that the Ravens and Harbaugh is having is Harbaugh keeps winning.
Right.
What didn't Ravens look this bad last year in the beginning of the year?
Yeah, but
they had no defense. I mean, they had no secondary last year, and they end up turning it around. This is what the Ravens do. This is the Ravens blueprint. The problem is the Ravens' first 3 games were against Super Bowl contending teams: Buffalo, Kansas City, and Detroit. All 3 of them can be in the Super Bowl this year. So what the Ravens do is they just got to be better than their division. That's all they're planning. Be better than our division.
Yeah.
That's always been the Ravens' game plan.
So do you think the Ravens you think they're gonna make the playoffs?
Yeah, because they're gonna win their division.
Yeah.
They're gonna win their division. They're going to win their division. You can go to the playoffs with a losing record as long as you win your division. That's all the Harbaugh is worried about, is winning their division.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not really sold on the Ravens as far as
But who are you sold on in that division? Pittsburgh? Absolutely not.
I like Pittsburgh.
Cleveland? No.
I like
Cincinnati?
Pittsburgh.
Definitely not.
Yeah, and the thing about that, yeah, I don't think Lamar is playing today either. Like a retro Lamar. Yeah,
he's not playing
Lamar
today.
not playing. So yeah, that's why I'm going with the Titans over the Ravens. All right.
I'm going to Ravens. They're going to run the ball down these guys' throat. Derrick Henry's going to get like 23 carries today. Hill's going to get like another maybe 15 carries. They're just going to run it down their throat. That's all they're going to do. They're not going to act rush to do anything other than run it down their throat.
All right. And so Dylan is looking good. If Dylan looking good, retro, that's not good news for for Shador. That ain't good news for Shador. All right. And speaking of hardball, we got the other hardball guy, the Chargers and the Commanders. That's going to be a good game right there, I think. The Chargers.
They playing in DC?
Yeah, I think they are. I think they are in DC.
Did Jalen Hurts get off the injury list yet?
Yeah, I think Jalen Hurts is going to be back.
I still got to go with the Chargers.
You're going with the Chargers?
Yeah.
I think that Jim Harbaugh can legitimately coach, right? And so I'm gonna go with the Chargers too over the Commanders.
Hey, you gotta look at it this way. Every place he's gone, he's built a winning program.
Yeah.
Every place.
Oh yeah, yeah. So yeah, his resume definitely speaks for itself.
Mm-hmm.
As far as you know,
it's crazy because he's a better coach than his brother is, but his brother has won Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm. So Retro says she liked the. I think she meant the Commanders.
Well, they trying to change that name back to the Redskins. So
yeah, I heard about that. Wow, I don't understand. Why would they want to do that?
Because the new ownership wants to be the Redskins. The fans wants to be the Redskins.
Oh, okay.
And the Native American tribe that everybody was saying didn't want it is now coming out saying publicly that we never said anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
okay. Yeah. Yeah. So, all right. So she's going with the. I think she's going with the Redskins for that game against the Chargers. All right. Now, what about the Chiefs and the Jaguars? That should be a
Chiefs.
Yeah,
that's a gimme pick.
Yeah, that's a gimme. And now the Bills are trying to stay undefeated, but they're going up against their conference foes in the Patriots.
Give me the Bills. Give me the Bills.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go with the Bills too. The Bills, to me, they might be able to go all the way with the way Kansas City playing, the way the Ravens are playing.
Absolutely.
Who else gonna really be a threat to the Bills? Right now, it's not.
Yeah, I can say right now it looks like the Super Bowl is gonna go through Buffalo.
Right. Yeah, and it was something on here that I wanted to bring up because do you know anything about what's going on with what's Mark Sanchez?
Yeah, he was in a bar fight. He was drunk and was in a bar fight. He stabbed a guy, but he got beat up, went to the hospital. They interviewed everybody, found out that Sanchez stabbed the guy, and then they arrested him.
So Sanchez didn't get stabbed, or he did get stabbed too?
No, Sanchez got beat up.
Oh.
That's why he went to the hospital. He got beat up.
He thought it was a stab wound.
Right, but the guy he beat up got stabbed.
Oh, okay.
And now they try to say that Sanchez stabbed him. But from what I'm getting from off of ESPN, they're not sure who had the knife.
Oh. Wow, that's crazy. So Retro said he stabbed his DoorDash driver. Man.
Yeah, I heard he was like drunk as I don't know what. So
okay, so all right. Yeah, I was like, he drunk. I don't know what was that all about, but
hey, when alcohol makes you make some bad decisions.
Yeah.
That's why when I'm drinking, I'm in the house. Bad things happen when you're outside trying to get drunk.
Oh, okay. Sanchez was drunk. He was mad about his delivery. That's crazy. That's crazy for real. So this right here, this week 5. I want to see what's going on with that. Who's playing now? You said the Vikings are playing.
Vikings and the Browns.
The Vikings and the Browns. Chase's delivery job punched him in the face. Oh, okay. So it was self-defense. And I'm pretty sure that this delivery guy will probably try and sue Sanchez.
Oh, why not? Oh yeah.
Yeah, knowing that he got money, you know what I mean? He gonna take advantage of this. He might, man. Let me see.
Yeah, see, I heard different stuff. See, she said that the driver stabbed him. I
Yeah.
heard the driver got stabbed.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, so the Browns are beating,
Browns just scored.
yeah, 17-14, 3 minutes in the quarter.
Looking bad for Sador.
Yeah. So now another game that's coming on today. The Giants is playing, they playing Seattle, right?
Seattle.
Um, you like Seattle? I mean, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, not Seattle. The Giants is playing the Saints. My fault.
Oh. I think I might go with the Giants this one.
Yeah, I think that quarterback, what's the kid name? Jackson Dart.
Yeah. Yep. Looking pretty good.
Yeah, Jackson Dart is doing pretty good. Now, how do you feel about though the what's his name? Russell Wilson in that backup role? Do you think he should try to stay there and play the backup, or do you think he should try to go somewhere else?
No, he ain't got no choice. He's on a 1-year deal. He's gonna play the backup role.
Yeah,
Next year, they're gonna release him next year. They only signed him to a 1-year deal. They'll release him next year. And then he'll find
yeah,
somewhere else to go to play backup for somebody.
yeah. Right. And you know what? Think speaking on what Retro just said, nobody wants the Indians to be the Guardians. Since I don't even follow baseball that much, and I was like the Cleveland, like when I saw the Guardians, I was like, who the hell is the Guardians? Until I remembered that they changed those names. Like it's not the Cleveland Indians no more; it's the Guardians. And
Yeah,
so,
professional sports turned all the Native American references and they took them out of mascot names.
yeah, that I don't know.
That was the whole beef. Why are they mascots? You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Why is the Indian a mascot?
yeah,
So it
yeah,
was just
yeah,
like, okay, whatever.
yeah. But some people felt like it was just like paying homage to the Native
Amish.
Americans. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I stayed out of it because I'm not a Native American. So I was like, I don't know if they offended. But like you said, the Native American group came forward and said that, they
They weren't
wasn't
offended
offended.
by it.
Yeah, so yeah. So all right.
Hey,
So all
Mike,
right, now what you say, man?
I'm gonna say we getting down to the nitty gritty. Can we talk about basketball, please?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
Let,
ahead.
us Can we talk about them Lakers and what
Yeah.
happened? Did you see them play last night?
Man, I the guy, what's the kid named Bronny James, man? Look, they got destroyed by Phoenix.
Right, but
And Bronny
yeah.
James looked terrible.
But did you see your boy? What's his name? The one they got out of the traded for DeAndre.
DeAndre Ayton.
Oh my God, one and one.
Yeah,
1
yeah,
point, 1 rebound, 1 steal, 1 assist.
yeah,
He did
yeah.
worse than Bronny did last night.
Well, and the thing about this, Kendrick Perkins he was on TV this week saying that he think the Lakers are going to come out of the West.
Mm.
And I'm like, man, he said he would not be surprised if the Lakers came out of the West. I'm like, see,
Yeah, he
that's
would
how
be.
guys lose credibility when they make statements like that.
Right.
Make you not want to listen to them.
I wouldn't be surprised the Lakers come out the West.
Yeah,
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 you. Yeah, you would be because you wouldn't have made that statement. You'd be very surprised if the Lakers come out the West, like
yeah,
everybody else would be.
right. But yeah, the Lakers, man, Bronny ain't look good. People are saying that the spot that Bronny had.
Mike, you going out? Can't hear you. Something went out with the audio.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm in here pushing buttons. I might have my fault.
You good?
Yeah, so yeah, they just saying that yeah, my fault, retro. I don't know what I'm in here just pressing buttons. I don't know what I did with the sound. I might have messed the audio up. But they saying that Bronny is a wasted roster spot on the Lakers team, right? And which is true. You know what I mean? You could have somebody on there who could be more impactful and somebody that could be more helpful on the team.
But the question is who? Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, you could have got
we
some.
we want to take the spot away from Bronny, but then who do we give it to?
Yeah.
You know that's the whole question.
Yeah. Let me see. I hear there is an opening for towel boy position in an unrivaled league. Sounds like a job for Bronny. Yeah, that he probably wouldn't start in the unrivaled league. Because I mean, Bronny, he just look out of place. He don't even, in my opinion, Bronny don't even look like he really wants to be out there. He really don't look like he want to be out there.
Well,
that's
hey,
funny.
we all know he shouldn't be out there. So
Yeah,
he probably realizing like, yo, I'm just out here because I'm Bronny James, not because I'm talented. So
yeah. But and I do think that see, I like when DeAndre Ayton was with when he was with Phoenix, right? And they went to the championship. You had DeAndre Ayton, you had Chris Paul, you had Devin. What's his name? What's
Booker. Devin
Yeah,
Booker.
you had Booker. Like that trio, they was good. They was good together. I like their chemistry. But DeAndre Ayton really couldn't get along with Chris Paul. Chris Paul really ain't Chris Paul just kept.
Yeah, but we all know what broke that shit up. The Phoenix just wanted to get bigger, better, and they started bringing in the dude from Washington, and then and who else they brought in?
Kevin Durant.
Hardy. Oh no, Kevin Durant. So they just wanted to get greedy with it, yo. They had the chemistry. You go to the champion, you go to the championship, and then the next year you get greedy. And like I said, I hate to say it, but when you bring Durant in, you better be prepared for a whole bunch of type of shit going on when you bring Durant in.
Yeah.
So, but I'm looking forward to seeing Dallas play. Yeah. I'm looking forward to see Kyrie Irving come back. I'm looking forward to seeing Davis, see if he's getting healthy now, because he sat out most of last year. So I'm looking forward to see what Dallas does.
Yeah. What do you think about how do you think Kevin Durant going to do in Houston though?
I think it's going to be the same. I think it's going to be the same thing, yo. Kevin Durant is a great ball player, but he makes bad teams.
Yeah.
That's what I think. I mean, he's a great player. 101, Kevin Durant has a marvelous year. I just think every team that Kevin Durant goes to, yo, he brings something. And it's not nothing personal against Kevin Durant. I just think he just brings something personal with him that takes teams that thinking that with Kevin Durant, we can go over the top, and they fall farther than they were before they got him.
Yeah.
And it's happened on every single team except Golden State. But every other single team he's gone to, they were better before he got there.
Right. And well, I think the Houston Rockets was better before Kevin Durant. And if Houston don't, which I don't think they're going to do it, if Houston don't make Kevin Durant their number one, like that young team that Houston had last year was good. And then I think they get better because the spot that Kevin Durant took was the kid Green, Jalen Green, right? Jalen Green had a horrible playoff series last year for the Houston Rockets. And then you bring in Kevin Durant for Green, and you don't make Kevin Durant your number one because he don't have that leadership quality, or that dog in him that's going to make him put a team on his back and carry him. That's why he had success in Golden State, because he ain't have to carry him.
Right, but you look at when you say Green had a horrible playoff experience, I understand it. We're talking 7 games. But look at the other 83 games that he played in with Houston that made him good. Kevin Durant does not have 83 games in him.
Yeah.
He don't.
Well, if
Kevin Durant plays 60 games next year for Houston, I'll be surprised if he plays 60.
Well, I don't even think that Kevin. I thought that because Jalen Green had a poor playoff series last year and them getting rid of him, I didn't think that was a good idea because, a lot of times young players struggle in the playoffs their first time in the playoffs anyway.
Exactly.
And he's, so.
Hey, prime example. Look at your boy Michael Jordan the first time he got in the playoffs. He ain't had nobody. We know that. But, they got swept.
Yeah.
So, it's the playoffs is different than the regular season. That's why a lot of teams grab Kevin Durant. They like, if we get Kevin Durant, and we can make it to the playoffs, Kevin Durant can take us over that next level to get us to the championship. And Kevin Durant is not that dude.
Not to be your number one, though.
Yeah, Kevin Durant is not. That's like saying, okay, I'm going to pick up LeBron for a playoff run. But what about the other 83 games that you got LeBron on your team for? The playoff run matters. That when you're in the playoffs, home field advantage matters. I don't care what sport you're in, it matters. So you play your best game throughout the year, so you can have that home field advantage, especially in the West, because the West is so deep right now.
Yeah,
you can't afford to lose 10, 15 games. Can't afford to do it. You lose 10 to 15 games in the West, you might be fucking in sixth place.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta, like I said, picking up Kevin Durant. I'm hoping they not saying that this is going to get Kevin Durant is going to get us over the hump. I hope they got a contingency plan because Kevin Durant, like I said, is only going to play no more than 60 games. So hopefully somewhere down the line, they got this contingency plan that we can take Kevin Durant out, we can rest him, but then we got this person that can come in and play the full game while we rest Kevin Durant every fifth game or something like that.
Yeah.
That's the only way Kevin Durant is going to help you out.
Yeah. Let me see. What Tyrese is taking notes from our girl Caitlin. As far as LeBron James is concerned, though, man, I think LeBron James should be going on his retirement tour. Remember when Kareem went on his retirement tour, and then people around the league, like every time he went to an arena, they was giving him trophies and plaques and stuff, just paying homage to Kareem, and I think that's how LeBron should go out. Just saying, like he just kicking and screaming, though.
Well, no, but see, because LeBron wants to win a championship.
Yeah.
LeBron wants to win a championship. And the problem with going on right now with the Lakers is this. The Clippers have their own home now. So now they're battling to see who's actually the favorite of LA now. And Clippers is putting together a old team. But the old team can bring some thrills back. You know what I'm saying? And the Lakers is just as old as well.
Yeah.
So they're battling to see who can control LA. But LeBron is doing his LeBron tour for one reason, in my perspective, one reason only, because he wants control ownership of that of that Las Vegas team that the NBA is trying to get.
Yeah.
And this way, if he can get the hospitality of all these owners, and these owners love LeBron because what he's doing for them as a player, I think he's trying to set himself up.
Yes. Yeah.
Because LeBron is not dumb.
Yeah.
He's not dumb. He's trying to get into the ownership for the Vegas team, and he's not stupid.
Right. Yeah. From a business standpoint, I think that'll be a good move. But I agree with Rick. I think the Lakers will. Yeah, they always be Los Angeles always be a Lakers town. I don't think the Clippers are going to be able. I think the Clippers, even if Kawhi had won a championship with the history that the Lakers have there, it'll just take decades for you to overcome that history that the Lakers got there in Los Angeles.
And you're right. I believe it will always be a Lakers town, but it ain't gonna stop the Clippers from trying, though.
No. Yeah, you gotta try.
Yeah, they ain't gonna stop them from trying.
This situation that's going
especially if they're putting out a better product.
Yeah. So, yeah, man. Like you said though, this is a good time. You get some basketball, you get some baseball, some football, some WNBA, and yeah. So,
Yeah, we got 10
all right,
minutes left. Let's talk about that baseball, man. You talk about baseball, you had something else.
all right. No. We can go ahead. We can go ahead and talk about
Because
baseball.
I really want to talk about the Yankees losing.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I was so happy to see the Yankees lost yesterday. Oh my God, I was so happy, yo. I was
Yeah.
so happy for Toronto beating up on the Yankees yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And then to see I'm a Dodgers fan, so to see the Dodgers win game one,
Yeah.
happy about that. So
What with the Yankees though, I'm not a Yankees fan either, just because it always seemed like the Yankees pay for their they don't bring, they just pay for and cherry pick from different teams, like the best players from different teams around the league wind up going to the Yankees, and that's how it's been like throughout the years, right, with the Yankees. So that's why I could never root for the Yankees.
Hey, I don't even think, I know they do, but I don't. At one point in time, I didn't even think the Yankees had a farm system.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
like why we need a farm system where we can play all the top team players more money than anybody else can pay them.
Yeah.
We don't need a farm system. We don't need to develop any players. I can't remember the last Yankee that came out of Yankee development.
Yeah. I like Aaron Judge too. My favorite Yankee though was Derek Jeter. I think Derek Jeter was a product of the Yankee. He came. He was
Derek Jeter
homegrown.
started. Yeah, but he started as soon as he got there though. He never went through the Yankees farm system. He never went through the Yankees farm system.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Like who actually went through their AA and AAA leagues and made it into the big leagues from the Yankees? Yeah, like I think any of their prospects, they always trading them to get those big name players to come in. Mm-hmm. But like I said, I was just so happy to see the Yankees lose last night.
Yeah, a lot of times once you get down in there, you start playing in the minors, that AAA and all that stuff. A lot of times those guys get lost and they get stuck down there.
Right.
In most cases. If you get called up and you had some success, you one of the lucky ones.
Yep. You got some players that played all their career in AA and AAA.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? I never had the opportunity, Kent, to go to a Yankee game or no games in no baseball games up in New York. But I know that when New York fans come down here to Baltimore, they can be annoying.
Yo, they turn Camden Yards into Yankee Stadium.
Yeah,
you have half Baltimore, half Yankees.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah, they can be annoying. And Rick, Reggie Jackson, Mr. October, that was my. And Reggie Jackson played in Baltimore for a little. Man, do you remember when Reggie played for the Orioles?
I don't.
Might not be old enough to remember that, but
I remember when the Yankees though. I remember. Mr. October.
Yeah. He played for the Orioles for a little bit. Yeah, Reggie Jackson was that dude. But as soon as you start to have some success, that's what George Steinbrenner. He the one who started all that cherry picking from all the teams around the league, because he had them deep pockets and he could do that.
Yeah, and that's what that's the Yankees program. Let's continue to buy the best players on every team. Continue to pay them more money because the small market teams can't do it.
Right. So now the Vikings fumbled. Do that mean that Cleveland got the ball? Cleveland might be winning. Let me see. And you know what? And another reason I don't go to New York, because it's so crowded and congested in certain areas up in New York, man. Like once you go into the city, I can go downtown Baltimore for that.
And the reason I don't like to watch sports in New York too is because it's hard to get to. Like if you go to Madison Square Garden, you might as well catch the train, but then everybody's catching the train into Madison Square Garden. It's congested, and plus, New York fans, and I love New York fans to death. They get the best seats in the house. So if you're trying to go into New York to watch a game, you best believe you ain't getting a good seat.
No.
Because the New York fans has already bought up all the good seats. And that's the problem with New York and their money. They buying up all the good seats.
Yeah. And they don't be selling them to out of towners like Baltimore, like Pittsburgh. You can be dandy and standing right next to John Harbaugh if you got enough money.
Right.
Man.
New York sports fans, they are serious about them sports.
Yeah.
I mean, you got Jets fans, and Jets ain't been winning since Joe Namath. But you got Jets fans that will not sell a ticket, that will go to every game. They can be 1-5, and they will still be there. And it's crazy.
Yeah.
You go buy a Jets tickets, you're gonna be sitting middle class or upper bleacher seats.
Yeah. And they are serious about their team. It was a funny episode. You ever watch Jerry Seinfeld?
Occasionally. I wasn't a big Seinfeld fan. But
Okay, look, so I was watching Jerry Seinfeld one time, and Elaine got some tickets to go to a Yankees and Orioles game, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Elaine is an Orioles fan, so she wore a Oriole hat to the Yankees game and almost started a riot and got kicked out of. That was a funny episode. Yeah, and they don't play that.
That's what they do. You got a couple of stadiums like when you go. Have you ever been to a Philly 76ers game?
No.
Okay, when you go to Philly, and you go to 76ers game, do not wear the other team's uniform. Because them boys is rowdy. Yeah. I done went to 3 76ers games, and all 3 of them, I done seen people from the other team wear the uniform and get beat up in the parking lot.
Well,
get beat up going against the cheesesteak.
I heard it was like that in Dallas too, though.
No,
with the Cowboys, it ain't.
No.
Because every time I see a fight like in the stands and stuff, it's usually like, especially a football game, it's usually the Cowboys or the Raiders.
No, let me tell you, I went the last time the Cowboys and the Ravens played in Dallas. I was actually there with my Cowboys gear on, and my group, some of them was Ravens fans. They had their Ravens gear on, and it felt like it was more Ravens fans than Cowboys fans in our area.
What?
Yeah. So no. I'm talking when you want to talk rowdiness, like I don't know how Vegas is now. Yeah, Pittsburgh. There you go.
Yeah,
Pittsburgh is one of them towns. Yeah, you bet if you with the other team, don't wear the uniform. The Raiders used to be like that in the black hole when they was in Oakland. If you was with the other team, don't wear the uniform. Just be plain and just chill, like yay, real slow, like because the fans are rowdy down there. And I wouldn't even say rowdy. I would say violent. Let's put the violence into it. Fans are violent.
Yeah, they get pretty violent. Yeah.
So,
but let me see.
Baseball is great. Let me see. Urban, to your guess, I grew up in LA, went to the Dodgers back when Frank Sutton, Sandy Koufax, Maury Wiles days. Oh, okay, Sandy Koufax. Yeah, that. Now I do remember hearing about Sandy Koufax. I never got to see him play though. Yeah, man. What was the Puerto Rican pitcher name for the Dodgers back in the day? He was the big reason I started liking the Dodgers. What was Fernando Valenzuela or something like that?
Yeah, Fernando Valenzuela. Yeah, I remember Fernando. Yeah,
he was the reason I started to like the Dodgers because of him.
Yeah, Fernando. I remember Fernando. Yeah. But was he Cuban or Puerto Rican? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
He might have been Cuban at the time.
Yeah.
But I know he was one of the first major Hispanic or Southern players that actually got the limelight put on
him. Yeah. So, all right, man. I'm ready to get off here, Jack. I'm ready to get some snacks and stuff together so I can watch some football. Then I'm gonna go ahead and watch some WNBA and the game. Who plays tonight, man? I don't even know who plays tonight.
The Eagle. I mean the Bills and what you call them? Bills and Patriots.
Patriots and the Bills. Okay, yeah.
Well, hey, my aspect looks like this. Gonna watch the 1:00 games. Go to the gym at 4. Come back, watch me some golf, and then watch the 8:00 game. So that's what I'm looking forward to today, guys.
Yeah.
I gotta see if those Ravens gonna win or lose today.
Yeah, like you said, if they run the ball like they supposed to, which is their strength, I don't know. They let the defense dictate what their strength is or what they do that day. So,
and Retro, you're right. And I'm gonna tell you who knows that particular the Baltimore Orioles. Their farm system is built on Cuban and Puerto Rican players. Good God. Yeah. If you see the amount of traffic that the Baltimore Orioles do when they go down to Cuba and all those places down there to find these players, it's ridiculous. They know where the talent is right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Mike, great show, baby,
Yeah,
great
man.
show.
I appreciate everybody who participated.
Interaction, baby. We're interactive programming.
Yeah. Let me see. Retro said, "Quit being brainwashed by Asia Wilson." But yeah, man, I
She talking about you,
appreciate.
Mike. She talking about you, Mike.
Man, I'm not brainwashed by Asia Wilson. I'm just looking forward to these two big low post ball players just go at each other. You know, Alyssa and Asia, man, that's a battle.
Hey, great day for sports today, baby. Great day for sports.
Aaliyah Boston did give her a run for her money though, and I knew she would. I knew Aaliyah Boston. It's just that they just had so many bodies to throw at Aaliyah Boston. You know, it wasn't just Asia and Aaliyah, but yeah, they had bodies to throw at her. But yeah, man, I'm great. I appreciate everybody. Retro, Kent, Rick, appreciate you for tuning in. You know, let me see who else was on here. We had a few people on. Everybody just make sure to like and subscribe. Don't forget to leave a comment. And yeah, man, we'll check y'all out next weekend, next Saturday. And with that being said, I'm out. Peace.